Start us off, Thomas.
All right, Garrett. Last season, you kind of got off to a good early part of the season. Was hitting for some power, hitting up high in the lineup. When things got a little bit sideways, how difficult was it to get it back, knowing you only had a 60-game season?
Yeah, I think it was difficult on a lot of hitters. I think going through bad stretches, you kind of in the back of your mind know that you don't have the whole season to, you know, get back up to where you want to be. So it was tough, but I mean that's what happens in baseball. You're going to go through ups and downs, and you know, I think I just got to stay focused on winning and helping the team win. I don't really want to worry about where my numbers are at that particular moment. So I'm just gonna keep playing hard.
Tell me, what have you been working on this particular spring, and where do you feel you are as far as accomplishing what you need to accomplish?
I feel good. I feel really good this spring. This off season was big for me just to continue to simplify, what I got going on at the plate, which is seeing a lot of changes from when I first got called up. So, I've come a long way, and I'm proud of that. And I think I'm in a good spot now where I can consistently stay the same as far as my approach and my the way I move at the plate. So it's just everything. I just want to be more consistent.
Do you feel like a center fielder now, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think I feel comfortable out there. I'd like to get a few more balls out there. I feel like I kind of just been standing out there this spring, but excited to get more opportunity out there and go make some plays.
Thanks, Garrett.
Yeah.
Go to Nick Groke. Nick, go ahead.
Yeah, Garrett, along those lines, it seems like not that long ago we were asking you about the challenges of having to be prepared for multiple positions after focusing on second base for so long. Now I'm about to ask you about the challenges of going back to focusing on a single position. More so, is it, is there a new challenge in that direction now too for you?
Until I haven't heard much about one position, so I think at this point it's still the same. I'm still preparing for be an infielder, outfielder that day, this day, whatever. I haven't really heard that much about it so far, so I'm still attacking it as I can play multiple positions.
And you are a unique player in that way. Is it a kind of thing for you where you show up and you that day and you're like, and you find out where, where you're getting your reps or next hour, next 10 minutes, how, you just kind of roll with it now at this point?
Yeah, I think especially in spring, I think that guys are going to get opportunities different days, and you kind of just got to be ready for anything really in spring training. So, if I'm not in the lineup that day, I think that's a good opportunity for me to take more ground balls that day, just because, the last few times I've started, I've been in the outfield. So when I'm in the outfield, I don't necessarily get to take ground balls that day. Some days are different, but so just trying to find time and making sure that I can stay sharp at both positions.
Is it both? Do you like to see the ball off the bat, like say at shortstop and left field? Are you kind of moving yourself around just to for a wide range, or are you pretty much focused on center and second?
I think just up the middle. I a lot of this offseason, I like to take ground balls at shortstop. I think that prepares me best to play other positions because of the way you have to move your feet. So anytime I begin my offseason ground balls, I'm usually just taking them at shortstop for the first few weeks just to get my feet going, getting my feet under me, making sure they're moving quickly, and then I kind of move from there. So, I mean, really shortstop, second, and center.
Do you think this shortstop, since you were shortstop growing up, do shortstops see the ball off the bat in the same way that center fielders do? Obviously, center fielders get a longer look at the ball if it's hit into the outfield, but do you see that as a shortstop? Does that translate real well?
I think anywhere up the middle of the diamond, it comes off the bat in a way like kind of the same. I think once you start moving to the corners, that's when you can get the flares or the top spinners, the backs, that kind of thing. I think if it's going up the middle of the field, I think in a way the hitter kind of hit it the same way. So I think, yeah, that's true. Like up the middle of the diamond, I think it's pretty similar.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Anything else for Garrett this morning? All right, Thomas, finish this up real quick.
How does it feel? Oh, what's it? Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Okay. How does it feel? Does it feel differently when you go to a camp feeling like you're treated as a starting player as opposed to, a guy just who could start but could be looking for at bats? Does it feel different going in there feeling like a starting player, or do you feel like one right now?
Yeah, it does feel different. I think when you're starting games in spring training, you're playing the first half of the game. That's always nice to be able to kind of treat it as if you were starting in a regular game instead of coming off the bench around the 5th or 6th when the starters come out. So that's different, and it's been nice this year to be able to do that.
All right. Hey, thank you very much. And as far as the confidence level, does it also increase that going into a season?
Yeah, for sure. I think you want to be in the line. You want to come into the clubhouse and see your name on the lineup. That gives you confidence right off the bat. So I think it's helped me. I'm ready to go. I feel confident.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome. That's all the questions we have. Thanks, Garrett. Appreciate it.